All right, this is Math 1.7, Chapter 1, Lesson 7. All right, this is the final lesson in Chapter 1. Okay, our learning target for this kind of brings it all together. This is where it becomes real life and really cool. This is the stuff I love, where you can solve problems. It's the word problems. It's where you get some information. You say, what do I know? How can I figure it out? What don't I know? What do I need to find out? And you can kind of put it all together. This is the cool stuff. All that you've done with ratios and least common multiple, greatest common factor, equivalent ratios, all that stuff comes down to this. Okay? So I have two problems on the board. We're going to start with this problem, and then we'll go over there and we'll do that one. So our learning target, solve problems using ratios and rates. Okay. The ratio of the number of text messages that sent by Luke to his sister is 3 to 4. So Luke sends 3 and his sister sends 4. So his sister is sending more text messages than he is. Together their ratio is 3 to 4. Okay? If Luke sent 18 text messages, how many did his sister send? Okay, so we could do this as a bar graph. Okay, so we know that Luke sent 18. We don't know how many his sister sent. That's what we need to find out. But we know that this 3 of these is going to equal 4 of those. So I'm going to divide this 3 ways. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to divide it the same way to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So for every 3, his sister sent 4. Okay, 18. So if I know this is 18, what's this going to be? Equal 18 divided 3 ways? 6, 6, 6. Okay? So 6 text messages in each of that. And it's a ratio, so then these also have to be 6. Okay? So 6, 6, 6, 6. Now, can we figure out if Luke sent 18, 3 sections of these, 18, how many did his sister send? 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 24 text messages. Okay. The other way to do that would be like this. Let me do this one in red. 3 to 4. This is Luke. This is sister. We're going to set it up as a fraction to be equal. 3 to 4. Now Luke has to be here. You have to do same on each side. Okay? So if Luke is 3 to 4, we know that Luke did 18. All we're doing is missing that number right there. So if I want them equivalent, I go from like this. 3 times what equals 18? 3 times 6. So 4 times 6 will give me 24. So we know that Luke's sister sent 24 text messages. So you can either do a bar graph where you kind of break it apart, take your time, or you can set it up as a fraction. Just make sure you have Luke on top for both of these, the sisters the same on that. Okay? We're going to do another one like this over here. Okay, move this. There we go. And I prefer setting it up like a fraction. Kind of makes sense to me as long as everything's lined up in the right way. Okay, while resting, a human takes in about 5 liters of air in 30 seconds. Okay, liters. Okay, so 5 liters in 30 seconds. How many liters of air does a human take in 150 seconds? Okay, so I know the seconds. I'm going to make these equal. 150 seconds. So my question is, how many liters with 150 seconds? So it's this, whatever it takes to get me from here to here, I'm just going to do the same thing up here, and I'll have how many liters of air a human takes in. This time it'll be in 150. It's just a ratio. I want an equivalent ratio. So 30 times what gets me 150? 5. 30 times 5 is 150. So all I do is times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 liters of air. And there's your answer. Okay? Set it up as ratios and kind of think about it. Does it make sense? Liters to liters, seconds to seconds, matches up, equivalent, and it answers the question. So go ahead and watch the guided practice on these, and then have fun with the independent practice. These are great problems. It's where you can use your knowledge and really solve problems. It's the fun stuff. Okay?